Hey y'all, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Tonight I'm going to be doing an Aquarius full moon read. I don't know about y'all, but I've already been feeling kind of wonky today and feeling the effects of it since this weekend, right? So today may have been kind of hairy for people. I know if you're seeing, because the Aquarius full moon is about closing out cycles and letting things fall to the wayside and stepping into your power, into the newness of a path, right? You may have been seeing synchronicities, numbers, zeros and nines and fours and ones, closing out cycles, a reset with the zero on a path or with a person. Ones, of course, 11's about you're on the right track or you're going to be going on a new path. And also force for completion of karma. So if you're seeing some of that stuff and you feel like, you know, things are popping off throughout this last weekend and today especially, just let things go as they're going to go. Don't try to fight it. Try to hold on to something that the universe is trying to let you, make you let go of or encourage you to let go of. Just let it go with the flow of it. So let's see for the collective what we get for the Aquarius full moon, what you can expect, or maybe what's going to happen, or some lessons that we need to pay attention to. Magnetism. Okay. I was just talking with a good friend of mine, and we were both talking about how all of these energies, this Uranus conjunct Pluto, and then we had like Venus went into Cancer, I think, and then we have had this Lionsgate stuff open up, and then Venus is in Leo or something like that, and now we have this Aquarius full moon, and it's felt a little bit like a mini retrograde. So as that goes, magnetism, attraction is the card here, and that's a 10. So you may be drawn to something, right? Or someone or something may be drawn to you. And we have clarity coming in, clarity, mountain, 7, psychic ability, clairvoyance, downloads, dreams. I know I've been having weird, crazy dreams for the last 3 days. So you've got clarity, mountain, 7. You've got a 10, magnetism. And then you have water, creation, and this is the 11. Okay, so definitely a lot of psychic stuff popping off for people, downloads like crazy, dreams. Your clairs could be going like off. And you have water element here, which is a conductor, which is also about psychic ability, cleansing, being made new. You have these doves here. You know, it's like she's shedding her skin, shedding her old skin. So you're becoming new again. For those of you out there in the collective, you're becoming new again. You're stepping into your power. You're remembering who you are. And for some of you, you're awakening and you're remembering what you're supposed to be doing in this life here. But what we have here is magnetic attraction, a new path, an awakening. Some of you could be coming into meeting your divine counterpart. You've got clarity on a situation, whether it's in life or in love. So let's kind of see what we get. I want to use, you know, what I want to use for the Aquarius full moon, but I'm going to use these. I haven't used these in a while. After a period of time, and there's a funny progression here with these images. After a period of time, you know, you were going through the winter of your life. Then, boom, you're drawn to something, and now you have this clarity and this renewal. So this is about things being made new again. Collective for Aquarius. Aquarius full moon, universe. Show me the collective for Aquarius full moon. We have Temperance. You may find that after a period of time in relationships that were difficult, some of those relationships, friends, family, lovers, may be falling to the wayside, especially if you're seeing 0s and 9s. You've sort of completed your contract with somebody. So this is like, after a period here of trying to protect yourself, being in this winter time period with this card here, you're in this winter time period, protecting yourself, maybe hermiting, that you are now moving forward toward peace and serenity and harmony in relationships with people. Or you will be moving, and you may see evidence of that today, tomorrow. You may have been feeling it for the last 3 days. You may feel it for 3 more days. But now you're cleansed. You know who you are. You're awakened, and you're ready to move forward with this newness of self. So I like it. Newness in relationships. So let's see what we get, okay? We're going to do the old 3-card, 6-card, 9-card spread for this one. Show me the collective for the Aquarius full moon energy. Energy of the collective. Okay. Over the Aquarius full moon. Nurturing oneself. All right. Somebody's juggling, making a decision about reconciliation. So you hear us saying reconciliation a whole awful lot on these tarot card channels. But in this respect, it doesn't necessarily have to be a reconciliation with a person. This could be a reconciliation of yourself. You were in a period of winter, right? Now you're going into a period of renewal. And so this is saying here, you remembering, you're having some clarity about yourself, and you're stepping into that power, making the decision to go toward new opportunities. Balance is coming in. Offers are coming in. Where there was money issues for some of you juggling money, that cycle is shutting down. We had the Jupiter retrograde too, right? So that cycle is kind of shutting down a little bit. I think that's still in play. But there's 6 here. So you're going on a new journey, making a decision about, what choice do I make here? What choices am I making? And this is part of what this energy is about, is letting things fall off to the wayside so you're making room for the renewal. But that cycle of lack is closing down for some of you as far as finances are concerned. You're going to be seeing much more opportunities financially and with progress moving forward than you did in the last 5 months probably. So it looks like to me the opportunities are going to start presenting themselves. And so I always am saying, when I am trying to manifest, excuse me, I'm always saying, the universe is always providing me with solutions to my problems. So if you're manifesting, you're trying to find the solutions, use I am affirmations. So I am successful. I am financially abundant. I am, whatever. Just start over this next week using the I am affirmations. When you speak it, it becomes. And so that's why, words are spells, right? Because we're speaking it out and we're getting it back. Opportunities financially are going to start opening up for a lot of you guys out there. You're not going to be juggling so many tasks or projects or people or drama issues and money. So that's going to start balancing out for a lot of you out there. You have been in a time of, some of you may have been in a time of a hermitage, right? Where you're just kind of, you're secluding yourself from friends, family, lovers, dating, whatever. And you needed that. You needed that time of rest for the renewal that's coming in with this moon. Old cycles are being shut down. So if you're finding, okay, Dysfunction cycles, cycles of lack are being shut down with new opportunity coming in. So if you're finding that over the last week or throughout the weekend, this last weekend and through this week, that you're revisiting issues in your mind, or old people are coming back in, or just maybe patterns of behavior for some of you out there. If old things are popping back up to you, it's this Aquarius full moon telling you that it's time to shed that skin, right? Like I said, lack is going out. You have things that may be presenting themselves to you as patterns again in your life so that you can now allow those things to fall by the wayside by simply saying, no, that doesn't resonate with me. That's not in my highest good. This is not in alignment with where I am today, or maybe tomorrow for that matter. And you're reconciling to yourself here. So money's going to break loose. Opportunities are going to start coming. Old patterns are going to be going away simply because you're turning your back on old patterns. And balance is coming back in. A time of balance and harmony and peace is coming back in. I think you're going to find that you're not going to be fighting or having to claw and fight and deal with conflict so much from here on out, maybe until, we hit that retrograde, right? So I think this is going to be a time of calmness here as a whole for the collective. So let's see what we have for love for the collective. I like this magnetism right here. I like that a lot. Being drawn to something bigger than ourselves, too. Show me love for the collective. Show me what we can see. Full moon energy. Show me love. Starting over again, being made new again. Okay, something's being made new again. Also stability, of course, money, but this is also about building relationships, maybe building new relationships, and having the strength to allow things that are not good for us, that don't serve us, to fall by the wayside. Of course, you have here, there's some travel. There may be some things that you are doing for work that you're traveling, or, there may just be a trip you're taking. You may find plans for doing that are going to be easier than they were before. But I think this right here for love read is talking about the journey that you've made here from winter to the renewal of your own self, and maybe for some of you, relationships. Again, serenity is coming back in. Temperance is coming back in as going with the flow, allowing things to flow, being in balance. Sometimes getting into balance is a very difficult task because the very things that we think we need for our stability and balance are sometimes the things that we need to let go of. Work. Putting in the work, moving forward. For some of you, again, this is financial stability. It wants to talk about financial stability here for you guys. But others of you, you may be coming out of a time in which you're aloneness, you're hermiting, and you're in this renewal period. And for twin flames out there, this will be a renewal of your cycle with your twin. We have the Emperor here. I think there's going to be a lot of incoming communication. I think that there's going to be a lot of things decided and settled here for good. I think the people are putting a lot of things to bed during this full moon energy. So it looks like to me, you've got a lot of incoming communication here that, you're finding you may be replaying in your mind that you're going to let go of. Maybe something somebody said, something somebody did, hurtful things. You're done. You're putting your foot down on them. You're finished. There's a lot of relationships, though, that will be forming during this time, too. A lot of solid relationships. There may be a lot of unions coming into play here with the twins. There may be a lot of regular relationships happening here with these Ace of Cups cards. Conflict is done. You're turning your back on conflict with relationships. You're not having it. And you're going toward a public recognition. You're going toward victory. You're wanting to recognize yourself. And we have Aquarius moon here. Celebration. Aquarius here. Celebration and putting down burdens, making decisions. Emperor moving toward the Empress. Karmic relationships are going to be breaking up. You've got incoming communication about emotional fulfillment. There are going to be a lot of confessions, okay, from people during this time too. I mean, if you thought that Scorpio moon was rough with confessions with people, you just wait until this energy's in full swing tomorrow. There's going to be a lot of wedding planning, a lot of engagement planning. There's going to be a lot of plans being made about moving forward in relationships. Again, money's going to be good. There's not going to be lack energy. No conflict. It's going to start moving more smoothly. You're going to be having a lot of downloads, a lot of enlightenment during this period of time too. And people aren't generally going to want to fight. I just think that they're going to be foregoing confrontations. Logic is going to also come in and play a part here. Sensitivity to humanity, because it is an Aquarius energy. So if this is the time to think outside the box, okay, especially in relationships, this is the time to have the solutions and to think outside the box with relationships. You've got another 7. It's kind of destiny at this point that people are coming into relationship, coming into union. They're nurturing partnerships that are staying in their life. Lots of people are going to be coming back with apologies too. Apologies, confessions, and also new commitments are going to be being made. Yeah, new opportunities coming in. So to me, it looks good for allowing things to be made new again. New relationships, new lovers, renewal of relationships, renewal of divine connections. And some of those connections are going to be going because karma's been completed. The contract's up. It's time to walk away from the same old patterns and dysfunction that we've been experiencing most of this whole year. Now's the time to be made new again. Things are, what you seek is seeking you here with this magnetism. Over this period of time, air signs may find that, they're getting suitors left, right, and center. Also, maybe Taurus will be affected. But it looks like here you guys are becoming brand new again. So I would sit in this energy tomorrow. Of course, put your crystals, put your water out, do your thing, your moon stuff, right? But sit and enjoy the energy tomorrow. Sit and enjoy something being made new again and old things going by the wayside. Now, of course, tomorrow really may not be a time to do spell work. That should have been done a 3 days ago or maybe 3 days from now. But enjoy the newness coming in tomorrow and let things go. Things that are walking out of your life, let them walk out. And enjoy the newness of the energy. So that's what I have for y'all, and I hope you guys have a good day tomorrow.